SLR. Oh, scrutineering. It's so fantastic. This is an Ermini. Let's hear it now. See ya. Beautiful Brescia, Italy. Classic Brescia. Home of the Mille Miglia. How you doing?
Hi, how are you?
Yes. Yes. Maserati. Hey, and we're outside of town looking for Mille Miglia cars. I think I've spotted one. Well, it's only Tuesday, you know, they haven't got their numbers on them yet. I don't think this one is Mille Miglia type. This one is, though. Definitely this Aston Martin is. And this Tuscany as well. And this Alfa Romeo as well. Seen this one, but it had wheels on it in the last Mille Miglia. Well, it's got the right symbol on it. Yeah, here's a little Fiat Balilla. Look at this, showroom condition. The Mille Miglia. Now here's another shop outside of Brescia with a few cars. This Abarth is from Argentina. Fantastic. The license tells it all. And the Tuscany engine with the Abarth name on the hood. Spare plugs and all. And another 6-cylinder Alfa Romeo. Now this isn't the Mille Miglia, but this is about as rare a car as you can find. A Zagato Ferrari. With the Zagato window detailing, I can't tell you how rare this car is. Just what the sign says. We're out on the Fieri, the fairgrounds for the Mille Miglia cars. Oh yeah. Bugatti and Maserati. All kinds, all ages, all makes. Zagato, Fiat, V8, MG, Maserati, BMW. This looks more like a car auction. These don't look like cars for the Mille Miglia. Not all of them. What is this? Yeah, maybe you just dropped one of the cars off. Now the hometown here is Brescia, and this car was built in Brescia, and it's a OM. One of them won the first Mille Miglia in 1927. This is from a German group. OM. Some beauties come on trailers. This is a Tuscany. Got an Austrian plate. And Jaguars are represented, including a sedan. Well, the big Bentleys are here. And Bugattis. Well, you've heard the word, one for the road. And this one looks like it's seen a little and gonna have more. Aston Martin. I mentioned big Bentleys earlier, but I think this is even bigger than the other one. I like the color though. They're ground thunders. It does. Well, the ground doesn't thunder here. Zagato Maserati. Gorgeous. We saw these earlier, but here's the contrast, you know, a red Italian car and an old green British car. Well, I mentioned one for the road in Bugatti, but check this Alfa Romeo out. It's seen a few roads. I presume that is patina on the back. Lancia. An OM. It's an Abarth. It's that one from Argentina. Aston Martin. Ferrari. Aston Martin. The small Italian cars are quite prevalent. Now all the cars have to go through scrutineering. It's early in the morning, so we'll see a lot later on. This is a Tuscany. Well, here's the single lady driver. It's driven it for many years in a Seattle, California. This Tuscany is drop dead gorgeous. And just look at this Bugatti. It is old and moderately authentic, I guess. Imagine 1,000 miles in this vehicle, and they smile all the way. That's what the Mille Miglia is all about. Here's this lady, Silvio Berti, Crosley. Have a good trip. Seattle with a Crosley engine. Needing a little attention. Aston Martin. Oh, I love the shade of red in the morning, especially this one. Tour de France. Ferrari. Really sharp. Looking sort of Alfa Romeo-ish. This is a Bristol. Arnold Bristol. Aston Martin. Four-cylinder Ferrari. What a brute. Saw these people earlier. They're from Scotland and they own this OM. Okay, here's the drift. It's a OM, built in Brescia and all that, but they're from Scotland. I don't think I have to get out of the way. Let's have that wave. Hey, bye-bye. Oh, scrutineering. It's so fantastic. This is an Ermini. Giant Weber carburetors and a little four-cylinder engine. It's being carefully scrutinized at the moment. That number suggests that it had been original Mille Miglia at one time. And we won't go from a small Italian car to a very large one. Alfa Romeo. Incredible. ID 6-cylinder. These cars actually have a contest going. I mean, they actually work hard to try to navigate this thing and win the Mille Miglia. This is a BMW museum car. Fiat Balilla, about 1934, 35. These cars are Porsches, obviously, from the Porsche Museum. More participation by them recently in the Mille Miglia. Now from the Porsche Museum, here's the Mexican road race Spider. Very significant car. It's going to be an exciting Mille Miglia. We've got another OM, Superba. This Ferrari will brighten our day. So will this Abarth. It's Abarth. Interesting map of Italy on the back. California. Oh, this OM Superba is superb. Space age Fiat Aerodynamica. World's largest blind spot. Strange, very strange. In Italy we need a double bubble, don't we? Abarth. Cute as a bubble, right? Go for it. You know, you have to kind of wonder about the thinking behind this car. I think it's called an Aerodynamica, but it looks more streamlined on the back than on the front. No, this is the back. I think it'll go. OM. Beautiful Ferrari. Magnificent car. marvelous car. I believe this Healy Silverstone is driven by Russians. The Healy Silverstone. A Lancia Lambda, a V4 engine. That is a Lancia Lambda. We saw this earlier. Let's take another look. It's an Abarth. This is so Italy. I can't explain it. There's some reason, but this is an Italian, vintage Italian military vehicle, a Fiat 1100 Fiat engine. MG. Now the officers are here to look at that military car. All right, here's an Encederini. It's got a Fiat chassis and a Lancia engine. Just a fabulous. This is what they call an Encederini. Oh, that's so great. Another OM. Flawless condition. This is an Aston Martin, a red English car in Italy. All the great details. It's so busy. Another Aston Martin. Again, with all those busy details. Love the individual fenders on the wheels. They look so racy. This is a Lancia Lambda. We've seen them earlier. They are the longest. Maybe Lambda means long. Only 4-cylinder engine. I mean, that is long. I was talking long. Look at this Bentley. They're stretching the Mille Miglia a little bit on these cars. It's not a car, it's a truck. Now we mentioned that Lambda earlier. There's another Lambda engine. Bugatti. 6-cylinder Alfa Romeo. Part of the same group that just left here a moment ago. Little newer Alfa Romeo. Open the hood and you get a lot of people looking. And we're scrutinizing a V12 Ferrari here. It's true. You open the hood and you get a mob of people. Put the hood down and you've got a car. Nobody wants to look at it. Aston Martin. And we got major work being performed on this Ferrari out here, like putting the headlights in. Some very prized equipment here this afternoon. Some Maserati Zagato. Really a very elegant car. All right, we got some action this afternoon. Oscar. Here's a little Fiat Topolino, pre-war. Ah, the innocence of it all. MG. Beautiful Alfa Romeo. I mentioned Aston Martin's in green, but here's another one of those in Italy. It's red. Now here's an Aston Martin that is, well, green. The Sportiva from the Alfa Romeo Museum. Maybe another one of those Alfa Museum cars. Here's that little Maserati Zagato. Another Aston Martin. Must have made a lot of them. Lancia Aurelia. Pizzarini was involved in this little car here. Ah, Emil car. Everybody's coming. Maserati. Some staggering Mercedes out here. Take a look at the engine compartment. Closer look, you look at the supercharger. Wow. The word incredible fits this Mercedes in terms of detail. Quite a carriage, boy. This is a Riley. We're getting some pretty exciting stuff coming in this afternoon, like this Abarth. Female car. But look what we have here. Gorgeous Ferrari. Yeah, this Maserati is really nice. Very, very fine car for the Mille Miglia. Supercharged, you can hear it. Scrutineering going over this BMW, and the engine looks lost on the hood there. And here's another Riley. We saw one earlier, and this one is in absolute showroom condition. You know, the Mille Miglia during its day, there were a lot of average or so-called average cars that raced in. I mean, this is not necessarily average, but it's a little Lancia sedan. You know, you look at this pre-war BMW and you'd say, what came first, the Jaguar or the BMW? Scrutineering's really going over this Abarth from Argentina. It's fantastic. It's the Mille Miglia. Oh, it's so great. Sometimes I obsess, but really this reflects the Mille Miglia in the best way. Hey, here comes some color and excitement, noise. Four-cylinder Ferrari. This one comes in all shiny and this one comes in all dull, but boy, nice stuff. Our 1938 spaceship all opened up. And here's the mighty power plant. That's it. There's no more left. No more in there. This car is a Lancia. Almost looks like an OM. Interesting details. Aston Martin. All kinds of Aston Martins around. Remember the Rileys we saw earlier? Well, this is a Rally. A little bit different. Amazing how small the engine is. This is a BNC. Incredibly small engines for the cars. BNC. I believe it's a French car. Wow, look at this. A late arrival. Take your choice. I mean, really, there's a Ferrari up top, a Lancia in the bottom, BMW, Fiat Autovu V8, and a Ferrari. We saw before, I had to come back. Vignale Ferrari. Fabulous. Everything's right on this car. Everything. We're also having a Ferrari drive this year. This is an F50, but very rare do you see it in yellow. Oh, the color. Here's my little car. the word big is applied to this Alfa Romeo. That's the Mille Miglia, all right. Now look what they just rolled out. Cheese Italia. Alfa Romeo. Incredible engine. MG, boy, that thing sounds hot. Yeah, that's an MG. I'm tired of saying it. A red Aston Martin. Well, that's the engine, and it covers an awful lot of the same car we've seen, only different color. With the original Mille Miglia numbers on the side, this could possibly have actually raced in the original Mille Miglia. Scrutineering is a lot of fun. Now they wheeled out a 550 Spider here, Porsche. The model that has the peephole for a hood or access to the engine. You remember the Renault Dauphine? Well, here's the hot rod version. Yeah, Renault. I thought that car was small. Look at this. I think it's an Austin. It is tiny. Back to the Porsche for a moment. Here's the Cheese Italia. Yeah, we're back to the Austin again, but it's minute. Now this is a Villa d'Este model Alfa Romeo. MG. Spectacular car. All opened up. Filled with details. The 1931 Aston Martin works car. No, that is not a supercharger. Those are horns on the front. Well, it runs too, so we're going to watch it here. This is another Villa d'Este Alfa Romeo. And a Fiat. This is a Maserati, about a 1947. And it's a race. Here's the thrill of it all. Oh, he's got to go through scrutineering, maybe. Maybe not. Let's hear it now. See ya. There's a mammoth Alfa Romeo. But no, it's an Austin Healey. C-type. Gorgeous C-type. This Aston Martin ain't bad either. Fiat. We're doing the Fiat Topolino now. So now here's a little newer version, and we'll catch on the older one in a moment here again. This is Fiat history right before your very eyes. Isn't that great? Top down weather. Now you got BMW showing up with another one of their pre-war race cars. Superleggera, touring bodied, Italian bodied car. Continuing with our small car story, here's a TCMG. Nothing like a little reflection in the afternoon. Maserati. Yeah, fine reflection. This is the Mille Miglia, right? There's some nice color. There's some Bugatti color. The oldies and the goodies are coming out here. 1928 Bugatti Type 43. Now, listen to that starter. Boy, that's a fast sounding starter. Let's hear what the engine sounds like. Yeah, okay, now we're here. Okay, everything's ready. And there's buddies. Got to do something to it to get it to start. That's how you do it, with your hands. Look how much trouble it is to get in though. He's a big guy. They rev up so nice. We got another Bugatti here. They're all leaving. Next. We're going to leave scrutineering now, and here's this little car in the parking lot of a Fiat. Tomorrow, they all come into town. Bright and early, Thursday morning, first car. Would you believe it's a red Aston Martin in Italy? Wouldn't you know it? It's immediate opportunity early in the morning. But you can see what kind of a day it's going to be. Now they got to position it just right. And I mean just right. That's it. Yes, it is bright and early in the morning. Here in front of the Hotel Vittoria in Brescia. And in the lobby there's some really nice paintings of the Mille Miglia. Depicting the Mille Miglia, I should say. Very nice indeed. Well, the television show is about ready to start, and they've got another car here. And can you believe, 2 red British cars in Italy? They couldn't have gotten a Ferrari or a Fiat or an Alfa? Oh well. Only in Italy. But oh, how grand it is. I mean, just around the corner, look what's parked. A red Italian car. Imagine that. She's Italian. Oh, and in the morning, one is very, very tempted. I saw this yesterday. It's a 34 Ford. Interesting. It's red though, so it qualifies, right? It's the first official car. Now they officially do this to every car that goes through here. Well, we won't show the wiring process anymore because all 375 cars. But yes, this was built in the US. It's over here now. First car. I guess the Mille Miglia is beginning. I guess I just got involved with the rock and roll and I forgot. Look the other way and all of a sudden all the cars start showing up. There's a Bandini and a Bugatti. Here's the contrast you get in this event. And both could have driven in the original Mille Miglia. Bandini gives a new definition of low to the ground. There's always somebody that comes in the wrong way. A little embarrassing, I guess. And when you look at all this, you have to remember 1,000 miles. You gotta know each other and like each other. I love the color of red in the morning, especially in Italy at the Mille Miglia. I love the double color of red in the morning. Not sounding very good. Seata. Here the people have the most fun. Bugatti. Driving very slow, Alfa Romeo. Okay, our next group of cars, an OM, C-Type Jaguar, Ferrari. Here's how to enter town, fast. But between bicycles and other things, one makes their approach. Is that a Mille Miglia hat I spot? Ooh. Yes, that was a Mille Miglia hat. Aston Martin. Alpha. Well, here's how it is. Trying to find where their gathering point is. All right, this is how it's supposed to work. Cisitalia, Ermini, Cisitalia, whole raft of them. And here's a big Lancia Lambda, and C-Type Jaguar, Alfa Romeo, very nice Alfa, another Alfa. Oscar. Hey, Sylvia, what are you doing here? Hey! That's great. Whoa, there's a rapid. Here's the Sportiva from the Alfa Museum. Bugatti. Fiat. Now we got a Cooper Jaguar here. Ferrari, and here's that Argentinian Abarth. I don't think these are in the Mille Miglia, but they sure are statuesque. Well, there's another approach. There's a Auto Vu Fiat V8 being followed by a Multipla. God, shades of the past. I know it's not in the Mille Miglia. Look at that. Fabulous. Well, we had a blue Volkswagen earlier, now we got a blue Ferrari. Here's an Emil car in the traffic. The BMWs. These are called support vehicles. Some, I think, just stop for coffee. This Fiat parked on the street has an old Mille Miglia number on it. And a lot of these type of cars raced in the original race. It's chaos here in the square. Maserati. Now here's an Abarth. Fiat. Now here's a Fiat, not a Ferrari, but a Fiat. Absolutely incredible. This is unreal. It looks just like a 166 Ferrari. This is just absolutely shocking to find a car that looks this close to the Ferrari. This is the Mille Miglia, where you discover cars you've never seen before. Oh, so rare. This is one I obsess over. Now we go from the tiny to the large. Now here's an OM, and again, built here in Brescia, and one of them won the original Mille Miglia. A little bit of Italy. As I said, a little bit of Italy. Well, here's a little bit more. Here it is.
Is there any hot sauce? Any hot sauce?
All part of the Mille Miglia here. Gonna get the treatment now. That's it. It's chaos. Absolute chaos. Ferrari. Termini. Yeah. Got them all right here. We got a Seata right here. People are clearing here. Look at, we're gonna park it here. Imagine parking in this mess. Alfa Romeo. Here's the Sportiva. That's Alfa Romeo museum car, the Sportiva. All right, Maserati. And another Maserati right behind it. Wow. Oh, it's an English car. It must be hot. Now here's nice elegance. Tuscany. Aston Martin. Now here's elegance. Alfa Romeo. Ferrari. Mille Miglia model. There's an Auto Fiat V8. Zagato. Alfa Romeo. Huge, huge Alfa. Elegant Alfa. Again, Fiat V8. Now, here's a Bizzarini. Alfa Romeo. A Balilla. Fiat. I think there's some overheating going on some of the cars. Oscar. Fiat V8 Auto Vu. Tuscany is overheating as well. And four-cylinder Ferrari coming in. In Italy, not every car has entered the Mille Miglia, and here's a perfect example of a Maserati. Every year you find cars on the street, and sometimes they're just rolling advertisements or party crashers or what. This is a Riley. More cars. Tuscany. Well, it has to be red in Italy, right? Well, here's a blue and white one. Really a great scene here in Italy. Only in Italy. Porsche, Spider, Ferrari. BMW making an entry here. Fiat. Maserati, Porsche, Healy, big Alfa, and another Alfa. Alfa Romeo. How you doing? Believe it or not, a Model A. Ferrari. A little Lancia sedan. Here is this really nice Zagato Maserati. It's Italia. And here's this BNC. Very colorful here, the yellow and the blue cars. One behind it is a Rally. All right, now we got a Ferrari. And another Ferrari. Four-cylinder. Porsche. And and an Aston Martin. This is that works car. Aston Martin. There's a little Fiat derivation. Cell phone's always handy on that Mille Miglia. Going down by those Lacetas. BMW making an entry here. How you doing? Lancia Aurelia. Little Fiat special. The Porsches are coming in. The first one's a 550 Spider. The second one also is the one that's in the Mexican road race winner. Ah, the Mille Miglia. Porsche museum cars. We got a Bugatti here, but look what's coming through here. A Barian. Good luck. Oh, there's some of these people just showing their wares off on the new type cars. Don't know what that is. TVR 328 with a top. Vendleys are arriving. And the cobble shutter. Look at all the instruments that he got going here. As before, some of these cars just show up and park on the streets. I call them party crashers. They're worthy to look at. And that was an Alvis. Now here is a birdcage Maserati replica. The yellow Ferrari here. Bugatti, Ferrari, and another Ferrari. Now this is the Jack McAfee Mexican road race Ferrari, followed by a Porsche Spider. Corrado La Presto. I love it. Looking good. That's a Dado. It's a Dado. Now here's Mercedes power, but right behind it is a 300 SLR. Here it is with Jakob Moss driving. The Mercedes Mexico Go Maserati. Mercedes museum car. Alfa Romeo. Oh, try to figure out what it is. Oh, that's that Patricia. Can't pronounce it. Or the gull wings. Here's a Maserati. The gentleman, Patriacca. 4-cylinder Maserati. Forgot to mention it's a warm day and the gull wings need to be aired. Now here is Mercedes power. You're gonna push it now. That ain't easy. Now this one's a little easier to push. This is the Austin. Let's take another look at this yeah, birdcage replica here. Here's the interior of it. Fun seeing these on the streets. They're still here. I said it. There's an OM returning to Brescia. MG. Another MG here. This is an Alfa Romeo. One very nice Ferrari. 4-cylinder. Volkswagen is a serious contender in the event. Gatto. The crowds are huge. I think it's a holiday today as well. BMW alone has a huge display. As I was saying, BMW. A lot of contrast in the display. Bugatti, Porsche. Atmosphere. Fiat V8. There's a little Fiat derivation right here. Here's some sensational Italian atmosphere. All colors, sizes, shapes. Now this is the old piazza that the original Mille Miglia took place in. Who knows, maybe one of these cars actually participated in the Mille Miglia and left this square. Surely with this number on it, which is an old Mille Miglia number, it probably did. Seata Maserati 47. This is a Dyna Fanard. Emil car and a Patrice. Here's the Italian Jaguar. A Veritas or Veritas and a Ferrari. A lot of power there. 4-cylinder Ferrari. Here's a 1940 Lancia. Entered the 1940 Mille Miglia. Yeah, this Lancia is one of my favorite Mille Miglia cars. Mille Miglia. Still a busy scene in late lunch hour. You just can't beat the atmosphere. Yeah, really great atmosphere. Budapest. Now, Mercedes is a big sponsor of this event, and of course they have a few of their cars, old and new, here. This gull wing has no doors. We're obviously in the Mercedes area. Now here's one that missed our camera this morning. It's a Fiat, and a very old one at that. Well, here comes the Lancia. Keep that card.
Fantastic car.
Ferrari. We just saw a similar one. Pretty nice atmosphere in the afternoon here in Brescia. More atmosphere right here in the square this afternoon. Fiat 8V. She's Italian. I can't help myself. This is so typical Mille Miglia. Well, there are a few stragglers here in the afternoon. Still not qualified or checked in yet. Lancia. Sounds good. V6.
Con questa rievocazione storica
really late.
aperta l'altro giorno addirittura con un quasi record di vetture storiche che hanno segnato il logo.
They're doing some cheesecake shot out here. Not me. This is a Lancia. We've seen lots of OMs today. Most of them look kind of stodgy. Look at it. Here's a really more streamlined one. Every Mille Miglia should have at least one all-bar double bubble. The first car. There's Scotland! Another OM. Another OM. Another OM. A little slower here. PCM. Rally. Emil car. Alpha. Oh, he's working. Oh, here comes two of them. Have a few Bugattis. Ain't gonna make it. Now here's Mercedes power. MG. Palila. Whoa! Fiat. Here's this works Aston Martin. Ooh, 1,000 miles? I don't know. Whoa! Cylinder. Boy, that guy's so tall. Topolino. Very good. She's Italian. Another cheese Italian. I'm repeating myself. Here's another one. Russian driver here. Flying the Russian flag there. Maserati. This is Abarth from Argentina. Oh, he hit the wall. Oh boy. Geez, this guy just roared up the hill. No yellow flags. Ermini. Oh, here's that Fiat that looks like a Ferrari. Whoa! Oh God! The Ferrari. The castle. Well, his little cheesy tie is not challenging the hill, that's for sure. Here's a Ferrari, that was Mexican road race, Jack Maxby. Oh, here's a big mean Ferrari here. Aston Martin. Not much bravado. Another Aston Martin. C-type. Italian Jaguar. And a Panhard. 2 cylinders. Whoa. Ermini. Oscar. Maserati. Another Maserati. SLR. We're in Sansopelpro. Mille Miglia. Yes. This is the program. These ladies and these gentlemen welcome the cars when they arrive through this bridge.
Sansopelpro is a very, very old town.
Now, when you cover an event like this, you come for lunch. Let's have some Italian variety. How about some prosciutto? With the machine and all. Then the warm food. This is incredible. And finally desserts. And the fini is ice cream. Gelato. Gelato, oh one. Okay, and in there is the gelato. Great. Ah, grazie. Now this is the kind of welcome you get. Well, I got a smile there. They're getting warmed up. Just outside the walls of the town, the locals put on a car show. By coincidence, there's a motorcycle rally that's hit town at the same time. And something I'm not covering in this video is the Ferrari tribute. And there's about 100 or so Ferraris that have come into town as well before the old cars arrive. Now, can you imagine the mix between the motorcycle folks and the Ferrari folks? It's working. Needless to say, there are a lot of Ferraris here, old and new. As per tradition of the Mille Miglia, the OM is the first car to arrive or be in the head of the parade. So here is that OM sitting here waiting for the rest of the old cars. All right, here come the first cars. Obviously the first one is a OM. Another OM. They've just come a long ways from Ravenna this morning. Now they're really pouring in. They're on their cell phones. They're This is VNC. 1,000 miles in that small space. Oh God. This is a rally. A-mail car. Hope it stops. This is an Alfa Romeo and a Bugatti. Alfa Romeo and a Bugatti. Another Bugatti. Another Bugatti. A beautiful town to arrive in. Less picturesque out here. Lambda, Lancia, Alfa Romeo. How you doing? That's from Russia. Get ready, the ground is going to shudder. Vendley. We saw British power, now here's German power. The Austin made it a little tiny car. Lila. Alfa Romeo. Here's that 34 Ford. Whoops. Aston Martin. I think these Aston Martins are a dime a dozen. There's Bugatti. How you doing?
Hi, how are you?
Yes. Yes. In a hurry. Fiat. Another cheesy guy. There's 3 of them so far. Here's the 300 SLR. Sylvia! The big of it all and the small of it all. Ferrari's blue. Porsche museum cars there. Italian Jaguar. Ermini. Aska. Another auto booth. Another auto booth, but right behind it is one beautiful Ferrari. So this is the result. The cars line up down the street to the side of the street. This is a strange one. Great looking Maserati. Fabulous Ferrari. Now here's a very similar one in yellow. They're getting ready to leave. Now here's the 300 SLR. Look at the exhaust on the side. This car started out this drive completely clean. Very dramatic. Here's the reward. They deserve it. Well, this is redder, I guess. Or a British car. The drivers love it. She's Italian. This is what it's all about. Now here's another Ferrari. Sansopelpro. And the school kids are out in force. Oh God, there's a motorcycle club. Hey, look at this. You can't stop these guys. A little Bugatti girl. I can't believe this. This is a motorcycle club. What is this doing? Yeah, Ferrari. They're British. The British guy, look at it. You know, Kamas getting back in a 300 SLR. They're gonna fire it up. Unbelievable engine. Unbelievable car. And he's gonna go get the drum treatment too. It's Saturday morning and we're in Tuscany on our way to see the town of Radacophony. Way up there. We'll capture some of the scenery without the cars just for a moment here. From every angle, this place is outstanding. I can't help myself. This place just fabulous. Well, you can forget the charm of the old town. They closed it down because of a gas leak, but we're going to try to make a difference here. A nice spot right here below it all. That's not bad, right? This is what the Mille Miglia is all about. It's an OM. Not running too well. Bugatti. Bugattis. Now here's the country. They're coming up from Rome. Bentley. Mercedes. Hey, the Austin has tamed this country. And that's not an Austin. Here is the Austin. There's Mercedes power again. The road winds up from the valley. Fiat Balila. 34 Ford. Yeah. MG. Fiat. Aston Martin. Oh, MGs. Alfa Romeo. Here's the 300 SLR. It's Italia. Another cheese Italia. Another cheese Italia. Austin Healey. Now this is this Fiat that looks like a Ferrari. No, this is the Ferrari. Sorry, that is the Ferrari. Now here's an interesting group of cars. Maserati, the last one. Veritas, the second one. Alfa Romeo. Big Alfa Romeo. Again, an odd group of cars. This is a Bandini. It's that Patriche. Seata. This is an Ermini. And the Topolino. This guy's not in the event. Four-cylinder Ferrari. Blue. Lancia Aurelia. Here comes the Mexican road race Ferrari, followed by Porsche. Ferrari. Looks like a little damage here. Italian Jaguar. Oscar. Another Oscar. Alfa Romeos. All right. These little Fiat V8s really run. Two-cylinder Dyna Panhard. Porsche. Ferrari. Alpha. Just for a moment, you have to stray a little. Maserati. Oscar. Two Ferraris. Not running too well. Cooper Jaguar. Maserati. Well, the event still goes on. You might say stragglers. We're at the top of the mountain now. And that ends the 2012 Mille Miglia.